Hello, Tyrone. How are you doing? Oh,
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
okay, no problem. I'm Joe Prisco, and I am joined by Tyrone Barrow from Dillard's track and field team. We're kind of catching up on what's going on in the world, and Tyrone was nice enough to join us and let us know kind of what's going on in his world. So, first off, Tyrone, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Just staying inside.
Second question is, I know that Dillard's gone to online classes. How are you adjusting to that?
Um, honestly, I it's bad that we can't go outside, but the adjustment was pretty fine because our professors communicated with us, let us know like the different things that's going to change and take place now since it's like out of their control. So I feel a lot of support from my professors. So everything is pretty fine. Everything is fine so far.
Okay. Any hiccups or everything has gone pretty well? Is it hard to get into work mode when you're working from home, or has it been a difficult adjustment in that regard?
It's being home has been fine because I don't have to leave my home for nothing else, and all I have to do is just work. So it's like it kind of works out in my favor. But with us not having track right now, there's no practice, so it's like really different. It's like
Okay,
I don't know.
no problem. So you're speaking of you're a track athlete, so I know that Coach Gay's sending out workouts and whatnot. What are you doing? How are you doing to keep yourself in shape?
Do I do everything really just inside? Or if I go to City Park, I make sure I'm not out there with like a lot of people. Like the park will most likely be empty if I run on there, just being safe. But everything else I can do inside. We have weights in my room. We have dumbbells and stuff like that. So we do all the workouts inside. I still have a pair of blocks from Coach. I'm sorry that I still have them, but I kind of just practice my blocks while I'm in here.
I think he'll forgive you. Yeah, you're using it for a good cause. So,
Yeah.
what sort of workouts is he having you do as far as running outdoors? Do you have to run for, obviously you're a sprinter. So,
Yeah.
like, are you doing speed workouts or what kind of workouts are you doing?
We still have speed workouts that's implemented for us. So it's days where we'll have to go to City Park. I'll just go to City Park and do like 200s. As far as bodybuilding, we have the dumbbells and a lot of the workouts that we have, we necessarily don't need too much weight, so you can kind of replace it, or you might just do it. Like sometimes you probably want to have weight to keep you like balanced, but everything's been going smooth so far. It's just the whole we're not practicing as a team, we're not running together, we're not traveling. That kind of hurts.
Sure. And I know that you're currently in your, apartment right now. Did your roommate stick around too as well?
Yes.
Okay. And how has that been? How is the apartment? Is it relatively quiet right now? Did a lot of your neighbors stick around, or
It's a few neighbors here that stick around, but most everyone went home. But as far as inside, just letting time kill itself, just trying to stay safe. That's like the most important thing because it kind of get frustrated when you stay inside so long. You can't like really go anywhere because things are closed. But when you think about like the big picture of it, it's like best to stay inside.
sure. And I know that classes are number one and your workouts are number two, but obviously you have probably a little free time in your hands. So what are some things you've been doing and watching and stuff you've been doing with some of your free time?
On my well, I have a lot of free time now. So on my free time, I would probably watch like Criminal Minds series. I'll just probably do push-ups, abs, mess with the blocks. As far as like just to really waste time, I'll just get on the game. I'll probably play like 2K on Madden for probably not gonna lie, it can probably about 6 hours now just to make that time frame. Then I'll
Oh, for
probably
sure.
eating, and that's a lot of eating now with us being inside. So that I see no problem with
No,
staying.
no, no. You are doing what you have to pass the time. Is there any new series that you've checked out that you didn't even know about before because you didn't have enough free time? Or?
Yeah, I'm actually a real good inside person because with us being in school, it'd be like class, practice, eating, meetings, going to see coach, doing this, doing that. But now it's like everything is like inside. And on my free time, when we was actually able to go these places, I'll come straight inside. But now I'm actually an inside person, so.
Okay. Obviously you're having to spend a whole lot of time, indoors and social distancing and whatnot. What's the first thing you're looking forward to when social distancing ends and when you can get back to your normal life?
Depending on when it ends, hopefully soon. The first thing I want to do is go to the barbershop. That's the first thing I want to do. I just want to go to the barbershop. That's really it. I don't have a lot to do because I'm still practicing. I'm still doing work. I just want to go to the barbershop.
Barbershop to get your hair cut or just kind of hang out or?
To get my hair cut, just to enjoy the vibes in the barbershop, just to embrace other people just talking, more than 5 people in the area, more than 2 people, because it's just me and my roommate. So that's just going to be like the best feeling, just going to the barbershop. I'm so ready. I'm like ready.
Is your roommate also an athlete or is he?
Athlete also.
Okay. So, I know that you're staying away from your family. How is your family doing through this whole thing?
My family is fine. We talk every day now because it's like, there's really nothing else to do. So I always call them, I text them. I'll sit on FaceTime with my little brothers, talk to my mom, talk to my father, like all of my grandparents. We all just sit on the phone and just have a conversation.
What were your thoughts when, the announcement first came from the NAIA that they were canceling the track season? What were your first thoughts when that announcement came?
I was really hurt. I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt a lot because our track meet was like 2 days before they canceled it. So we was all in the weight room, and we just working out doing bodybuilding. I think it was a Wednesday. We were bodybuilding, and we just going in there, just getting in our zone for the track meet, and coach tell us that it's canceled, and now all of us are just sitting there like upset. A lot of people, it was their senior year, so they don't have opportunity to run with us or run with any of the incoming freshmen that came in last year. So it was just really like a lot of emotions at the time.
I understand. It's definitely it was a sudden announcement and it caught us all by off guard. But it's good too. I mean, the way the state of the world, we get better safe than sorry and whatnot. So we'll get to happier times. Why did you first choose Dillard and how'd you get here, Tyrone?
I honestly didn't know anything about the recruiting system, like at all. I just thought I was just going to just run track forever and just keep going until I started having recruits come home, and then the recruit from Dillard, it was called Coach Williams. That's when he was here. When he recruited me, and then I came for a visit. I knew a lot about Dillard, but I just didn't see myself going to a school home. So I always knew about Dillard. I was always around Dillard, but once I actually visited and went to the different departments, I started to like it more. It kind of grew on me a lot. I think our campus is beautiful. And once I was recruited, just like everything changed after. Once I signed my contract and my scholarship, everything, like my entire life has changed drastically.
That's awesome. I've heard about it, how it's changed, but how have you, obviously when you first got here as a freshman, even though you're from the area, it's an adjustment. So how have you grown as a person, as an athlete since arriving at Dillard?
As a person, I'm more social. I have to be more open-minded to meeting new people because at Dillard, there's people from all over. It's not people just from home. It's a lot of people from out of state. I've learned to prioritize time more because with being a student athlete, it is not an easy thing to do, especially when you have to turn in assignments and we still have practice and we're tired. I've grown in just so many ways, like just everything, like just overall, like 100% I've grown in all aspects of my life.
What are your career aspirations once you graduate from Dillard?
Once I graduate, I plan on attending grad school. I have an opportunity in Boston at New England Center for Children. It's a grad school out there where I will be pursuing my master's in applied behavior analysis. I've linked with them throughout an internship I go to every summer in New York City called Camp Rambo for Children, working with kids on the spectrum. Once I've joined psychology, once I've made my decision of being a psych major, I started having like hands-on work with my advisor. We talked about like future goals and things that we should experience before trying to say this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. So once I got connected with Camp Rambo, I built this passion for working with kids on the spectrum or behavioral, and that's where I see myself going.
Yeah, I've heard that you were involved with that, and it's just been a great experience for you. How many summers have you been going?
I've been there 2 summers so far. I'm not sure what's going to happen this
Obviously.
with all of this going on, but hopefully I go back. Um, it was great because once I went by myself, like so afraid, and because it's in New York and I'm not with my family. I don't have like my family cooking. I don't have like the cultural things in New York. So it was very like scary at first until you start interacting with people and you see people are actually genuine and they're different, across the globe. Everybody's not the same. So that was like great. And then once I finally experienced it, I sent about 6 to 7 people last summer, the summer that just passed, to Camp Rambo, and they enjoyed it. And some people make decisions like, this is what I want to do. And some people say, yeah, this is not for me. So with me giving people that opportunity to do that, I feel like helps a lot because a lot of people want to go into their career, but don't really do like the hands-on things to actually see or feel what it is, that's in your career as far as like internships and stuff like that. So I feel like that was a great opportunity for people.
Was it the first time when you'd been to New York that you had been there, or had you visited the Upper East Coast before?
Every, everything was the first time. Everything, subways, flying, just everything was a first going to New
Wow.
York. Like everything, like overall, it was nothing I was used to when I first went to New York.
You, a lot of credit has to be given you, Tyrone, because a lot of people wouldn't take that step, that giant leap like you did, that giant leap of faith. So, you got, it was a great experience for you, but the fact that you even had to take that leap out there, it's really a great credit to you. So.
It was crazy. I called my coach at North, and it was going on like different things that I've seen and how it gave me a different perspective toward the world. Meeting new people and understanding like their side of the story or their why to life. What's their purpose. So it was definitely great.
This last part, we're going to try to do some quick little questions for you. That way they can kind of get to know you as a person. So what would you say is your favorite movie?
My favorite movie, Paid in Full.
Okay. Do you have a favorite actor or actress?
My favorite actor and actress, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie.
Okay. Do you have a favorite musical group?
My favorite, I don't think
Or artist?
My favorite artist is Tory Lanez.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Being from the New Orleans area, say if someone hasn't had the opportunity to kind of be in the area before, talk to them a little about New Orleans. What's your favorite part? You have that interesting perspective from being from the area.
With me being from here, I honestly don't go out a lot because we experiencing the cultural norms so much. But if I was to help someone that's coming down to visit, definitely go to different restaurants, New Orleans Food and Spirit, Dio's. If you want to enjoy yourself, go to Bourbon Street. The French Quarters is a good place to walk around and kind of see the sights. Waters, different stores, different food. Or like a holiday, a New Orleans holiday such as like Mardi Gras would be a great experience to come down and enjoy yourself.
Tremendous. Do you have a favorite food?
Favorite food?
Or a favorite food type? Or
anything my grandmother makes.
all right, all right. Let's see. And this will be your last question because I know that I'm putting you on the hot spot here. Do you have a favorite TV show?
My favorite TV show, Criminal Minds. It makes me think a lot, and I try to guess things beforehand. And it's a good TV show, especially with it being so long, and we're on this whole quarantine thing. I can literally just watch every episode throughout the day.
Have you, before this recent break, had you had the chance to, watch a lot of Criminal Minds, or is it something you kind of picked up over the last couple of weeks?
Before this whole quarantine thing came about, I was watching Criminal Minds, but I'll probably watch like an episode or two at night before going to bed because like throughout the day I'm like going to practice and